Hello and welcome back. It's been a little bit of a break for me from YouTube. What was Geek Week, for fuck's sake? I missed that completely. For valid reasons, I was too chic for Geek Week. And you can unsubscribe using one of those buttons above. The collection in front of you is the focus of this video. This is called My Arcade Collection. And I'm going to present to you my arcade setup, hardware and PCBs. And by all means, make a video response with your own arcade collection.
For the 10-minute Turbo Show.
Oh, Christ. Oh God. I remember the first video I ever made when I was sitting at the end of this table and PC Engine stuff piled up here, and the top of my head didn't fit in the frame because actually it's surprising how, even though I'm not very tall, it's surprising how little headroom you've got in a wide angle camera. So I was sat on a little puff thing and I was right down here, and I was also stooped like that, so I look like a right fucking geek. And so if you want to look like a real geek, make sure you're really low and hit and stoop forward and kind of cramped in, because it makes you look really crap. Anyway, fuck the top of my head. Welcome back, and no, I'm not going to fuck the top of my head because that would be very uncomfortable. I'm going to lower the camera angle. So you've seen the joystick. Now you can say goodbye to the joystick. Okay. So, welcome back. It's great to be back, and I've taken a little break. Basically, whilst waiting for one of these games to arrive. It's taken a long time. Anyway, I'm going to do a little showcase of all my arcade stuff. And by all means, make a video response and put up your arcade collection. Big or small, you know, it really doesn't matter. It's great to see the kind of thing people have in their arcade collection. I mean, you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? Do you start with a supergun? Do you start with an arcade cabinet? Do you start with a joystick? Or do you just buy the most expensive PCB you've ever seen in your life and then worry about the fucking supergun and arcade cabinet later? Well, I'll tell you where I started anyway with my arcade setup, was this supergun. And this is made by a guy called Mike. And he's not making them at the moment, but you can go onto the Shmups forum and ask him there. He's called RGB. Anyway, this is a supergun. I've made a video about it before, so check that out if you haven't seen it already. It's got two Sega Saturn control pads, control pad inputs, as well as a load of decent RGB SCART and VGA video. So I use my Sega Saturn joystick Pro as my inputs. The first game I bought in my arcade collection was this one, Arms Police Batrider. I'd heard really good things about it, and to be honest, they're all true. It's a fantastic game. It really is bloody great. I played it at Replay Expo with Ian, stuff I wrote, and yeah, I was sold on it. It's an absolute mental game, brilliant. Haven't played it for a little while though, in great Fagan RS500 style. Bang on about how good something is and say, I can't remember the last time I played that. The next game I bought was this one, Ibarra, and yeah, it is fantastic. This is probably the one game out of all of them that I will never get bored of, and I played that more than anything else, to be honest. It did come in a full kit, which I've slightly bastardised by putting stickers all over it and whatnot, but there is a full kit's worth of goodies in there. I have done a video about this, and Batrider, made videos about all of these games bar one. Okay, so that was that. I was like on a bit of a cave trip at this point, and tried to pick up Mushihima Sama. It fell through. Tried to pick up some other games. I picked up yeah, this was the one I picked up next. This is a mentally good game as well. It's Dimahu. It's another Rising game. Great Mahu Daisakusen, otherwise known as Dimahu. CPS2 system. I've made a video about this, so check that out. Fantastic game. Then I went through a run of slightly unsuccessful Toplan purchases. First off, I got Dogyun, the Korean board, and then I got Vimana, the Japanese board. And then I sold them, and I bought this, R-Type Leo. An unusual purchase. It's a horizontal scroller. I absolutely love IRM shooters. I'm definitely going to pick up more IRM PCBs as and when. But this one was a hulking great thing to make the case for. By the way, I'm going to show you how to do these cases in a moment. There you go, R-Type Leo. Bit of cover art on the back. And then was this lad here, Dangun Fever on. I've been looking for this forever. Absolutely love it. Well worth getting. Loads of fun. Fantastic game. It looks and sounds fucking great. Excuse my language. And that was that. And finally, this is my most recent pickup. I've only played it once. Got it today. Spent all morning making this cover for it. This is Syvern, the Dragon Weapons, on the Kaneko Super Nova system, I think it's called. So that's a carton motherboard combination there. With another custom case for it, bit of art on the back. So that's my arcade collection. So that's about it from me. Like I say, if you'd like to make a video response with your own arcade PCB collection, I would strongly urge you to do so. Don't be shy. You know, if you've got about 5,000 PCBs, we still want to see them. We won't think you're a hoarding bastard. If you've only got one PCB, don't feel like a newbie. You've got to start somewhere, and you know, out of all these PCBs, where I started was was Batrider, and if I only had one PCB I'd probably be happy with that one. So anyway, that's enough of that. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I've had one or two little runts trolling me over the past few weeks, so I'll just make a little announcement. If anyone wants to troll me, you can fuck off and die. Well, that's a message to all the trolls out there. Generally speaking, you know, when you make a video and you put stuff up there, you get a few moans and groans. That's fine, isn't it? I mean, I moan and groan about a few people's videos. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with a bit of piss taking either. So all of that is absolutely welcomed. But if you want to swear and curse and generally hate on me, then you better look yourself in the mirror, because where that hate comes from is self-hate. And then you want to do something about that. You want to address that. You want to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, get some help, and just learn to deal with your own problems first before inflicting them on other people.